Hello, and welcome back to my channel. You know my grandmother used to relax in her lazy boy recliner and watch the Hallmark channel after her favorite soap opera, Days of Our Lives. One notable storyline featured Will Horton, played by Chandler Massey, and Sonny Kiriakis, played by Freddie Smith, who were a gay couple. Interestingly, according to IMDb, Chandler Massey is also gay in real life, which good for UNBC for representing the community. The Hallmark Channel, which started showcasing romantic Christmas movies right after Halloween and continues until the end of the Christmas season, seems to forget about poor old Tom Turkey. Yay! Thanksgiving is my second favorite holiday right after Christmas. I generally try to avoid these movies because, as a single gay man approaching 40, many of them can be quite depressing. The most prevalent theme in holiday movies today is romantic love. These films typically feature a young woman, usually between 18 and 25, returning to her small town where she meets or reunites with a man who has moved into the area. By the end of the movie, they often have a magical holiday wedding. While it is nice to think this is how it works, the reality is that finding Mr. or Ms. Right takes years. Even Miracle on 34th Street, a Christmas classic, portrays two strangers getting married almost immediately, which is far from realistic. For instance, Pastor Rob from First Lutheran Church in Washington requires couples to go through a year of premarital counseling before marrying them. He wants to make sure the marriage lasts. Holiday movies can negatively shape our expectations about relationships and love during the season. We tend to expect our prince or princess charming to come into our lives, whisk us away, and everything will be perfect as if we were Cinderella or another Disney princess. Many of these films culminate in a grand wedding scene, leading us to believe that everything will end happily ever after. The truth is that any relationship, whether platonic or romantic, requires effort and work to succeed. These holiday movies also reflect cultural traditions. They usually take place at ski resorts or in small towns, showcasing beautiful Christmas trees, major scenes, and festive lights. Most of the films focus on Christmas as the primary holiday. However, the central plot could technically occur during any winter holiday. There's usually a three-act structure where the man gets the woman. There was even an incident on Freeform when they mistakenly rolled the credits before the movie Holiday in Handcuffs ended. The ending seemed fine, with the guy marrying his real fiancée, but the real conclusion was about Trudy and David getting together. Interestingly, as of a recording of this video, that is my third most viewed video on this channel. While I have primarily discussed romantic holiday movies, personally, I think the best holiday movies are Home Alone and Home Alone 2, starring the puppet master himself, Macaulay Culkin, as boy genius and future home security expert, Kevin McAllister. I can't help but laugh every time the wet bandits, Harry and Mark, get hurt. It's interesting how every kid seemed to receive a talk boy for Christmas in 1990. I got a version of it that was more accessible, with bigger buttons from Fisher-Price, which made sense for my dexterity. That's why, even though I outgrew Fisher-Price, I still appreciate their products. Let me know in the comments if you had a talk boy or a similar version as a child. One of the issues that I see in these movies is there is not enough of a disability representation. Much like the mainstream media, we are often seeing a person with a disability as objects of pity during the holiday season. The line about how Tim Hope people saw him at church just gets under my skin for two reasons. First, why would you reduce yourself to an object? And more importantly, you are not at church to draw attention to yourself. You are there to praise God and Jesus. We even see this today. I would like to see one of these movies where a person with a disability gets the girl, or whoever, not because they are in a wheelchair, but because they are charming. But love takes time to bloom, and I think Christmas movies are too romanticized. Anyway, I would love to hear your thoughts on the impact that holiday movies have on people's holiday experiences and moods. Please drop your thoughts and ideas in the comments below. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. As of making this video, we are up to 222 subscribers. Let us see if we can hit 1,000 before January 20th. I will see